So having taken all that on board, I'm going to move on to the final conclusion, which is how I think it possibly was staged, okay? That is that the first half of the video is live and the second half of the video is recorded. Okay, so how would that look in real life, in real chronological order? Okay, so they would start off filming the flying part, okay, the second half of the video. So they would have the cameraman on a particular position, on a particular place, and the pilot in a particular place. He takes off, he films it. They do they fly with the wires or the crane or however this is done. He lands, then the presenter comes into shot, and he fields some questions from Facebook. Now, these questions would be prepared questions. Okay, once they're finished to take the video into post-production, it could just be as simple as checking for any wires or telltale shadows that might give away how they do it, or it could be that they need to do some masking or c.g.i. Okay, once the video is ready for broadcast, that is when they would return to their positions. Okay, with the cameraman, and now they would begin the interview live on Facebook. Okay, what they would be doing here now is fielding live questions from actual members of the public, and just to drum this home in a form of visual storytelling, rather than have an assistant reading the questions into her earpiece. Instead, they will have her holding a telephone and reading it. Okay, a little bit of visual storytelling for the viewers. Then we would move on to the part where they need to splice the footage. Okay, so it wouldn't be too hard to splice it because we'll have the cameraman in the same position. But what would be difficult is you don't want to have two people in a shot, you just want to have one. So the presenter would get out of the shot. This could even be like a key, okay, a key to the tech guy who's going to switch the footages over. And this would be this.
I'm going to go behind the camera now, and
all right. So then he moves on to the point where they've decided to do the switch, and then the switch takes place. Okay, so we can see that would be a good place for the switch to happen, because it's just him on his own. Okay, and no one who's watching this is going to maybe even notice the switch, because they'll see the glitch, but what they will have done is intentionally include lots of little glitches beforehand, which we see throughout the first part of the video. There's little bits of like interference and glitches in the video, so the people watching it are going to think it's just part of the broadcast, like kind of. It's a little bit of like it's like a bad line for the broadcast. Okay, so Sky News have a bad line, right? Sky News, Facebook, they don't have a good line. Okay. So yeah, that would be how it would be done. Now, obviously, at this point, you might be thinking, well, like I'm insane, and I'm like, well, possibly you're right. And I'd kind of I'd thought about this, but I was like, okay, I'll just leave it. Like I'll walk away from it for a little bit, and then I was just like bored one night, and I went on to like the Gravity website, and I thought, well, I've never looked at their Twitter page, so I had a look at their Twitter page, and then there was a video I saw of an outside person filming this. I'm like, okay, well, this might completely disprove my theory. Okay, for that to happen, we'd need to kind of see like the whole interview, and then him walking over and taking off. And unfortunately, this video is just a short little clip of the takeoff itself and nothing else. So yeah, like until we can see like a full video, in my mind, it's still open. It still could be a hoax. So let me know down below. Do you think it's real? Do you think it's a hoax? Do you think I've lost my mind?
That is up to you. Thank you.